Don't start me laughing too early,
Oh my
honestly.
gosh.
Look, we're here. We're live. It's okay. We're here.
Yes, we're
We were
here.
just
We made it. We made it.
so we are the Mad Scientists. I'm Mad Frankie. This is Violet Iger over here, and together we make the Mad Scientists. Here we are. Hiya. Hi, everybody. Hi, Liz, Colleen, uh, Violet, Paula, me. Hello. Right, let's put this up a bit so you can see
Wait,
what I'm
wait, wait,
talking
wait.
about.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
There we
So we
go.
have a problem today, and
Hmm.
I've got very, very little of my tissue, my wet strength tissue left. I've ordered some more, but it's going to be maybe a week, maybe a bit more before it gets here. So I thought I'd have another idea. And I was thinking about using this, which is not good for pulling with because it wrinkles, but it might be okay to do a quick pull to get up colour like we do with the tissue when we're doing a long haul. So we'll give that a try and see what happens. And also, other thing I want to do is Violet's idea. Use some of these old holes and see if we can do that combination thing we were talking about before, where when you've got, she wanted the turtles, so I've recut some turtles. So we've got some turtles to have a go with. And I found the turtles. They were right by my chair, would you believe it? So we've got loads of turtles. And we've got this stencil, which we've used here somehow or other. I think it's that way round, or possibly that way round. Well, it's one of those way round. So there we are. That way round. And we could then put the turtles on top of that, you see. Put turtles on the plate and pull it on top of that, using that as the pull sheet. So that's what we're going to do, some of
Oh,
those sort of. But we can
headphones.
also use.
Headphones.
Oh, headphones. Sorry. Hang on, headphones.
Thank you,
We
Paul.
could also use. Where's the other end? Plug me in. Right. Are you there?
I'm here. Are you there?
Hooray, hooray. I've got to turn my volume up a bit because I turn it down when I'm trying to get to sleep. Right.
Yeah.
So
So
the other idea.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you before. I just turned you up a bit. That's all. So
Hi,
suppose it was something like that.
Hi, Mariah.
And this quick. Hi, Kirsten. And we wanted to put the caustics over the top.
Yeah.
That's a thinner stencil, more delicate than the stained glass, so it might work better with something like that. And also, these were creatures of the sea, so the caustics is quite apt. And then again, if we've got something bigger, like these are the elementals, and this particular print didn't come out wonderfully, so we could use that as a trial to see before we start using things that are quite decent, you know? And we could use something like a big one. This is a 12 by 12, so it's not going to be quite big enough for this, which is 12 by 14. But, you know, for trying it out, why not? Why not? And again, I did a 12 by 12 of this one as well.
Oh, wow. You really stretched that out.
I did. I actually stretched it out a bit. So the stained glass there. What else have I got down here? Oh, I just did another one of the caustics in the 8 by 10. So you could do it on an 8 by 10 as well, you see. But that would be a good one to try. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. So I thought we could try with that one. Now that's an 8 by 10, so we could get an 8 by 10 going with that one. That one's nice because it's got some copper in it, but it's otherwise a bit on the plain side, so that might be a good one to test like that one. So we'll put those two up there, and that's another good test one, but I'll put it over here. This is really rather lovely, but This is quite nice too, but that one's even better as a possible. No, maybe not. Yes, well, either of those would work as a possible trial one. But I quite like the patchiness of this one. Don't you?
Yes.
Hyla's getting thinner. But that's a great one to test. That one.
The struggle is real for Fran to decide which one she wants to give up and donate to overlay.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's going to work.
And because you love what you already have so much. So choosing which ones you want to mess with has been a real struggle for you.
Yeah, so we'll try it with some of the others before we go to something like that. I think the stained glass might work quite well. That's a little dark for the stained glass to work on, I think. But I mean, we're going to get colour, so if we get some light colour, it might work. I don't know. Anyway, we'll think about that one. So let's get down to the bottom of this. What have we got here? Oh, we've got these two. I thought they might work because they're a bit lighter in places. But yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Down at the very bottom, we've got a pull to reveal.
Hi, Carrie.
So let's have a look at that. And we'll get those out of the way as well. And we'll remove this black sheet, which was only there to show off the stencils.
She hasn't run out of Carnival, but she's getting very low and she won't have any more delivered until like the 15th. So,
Yeah,
I suggested that she pull out some of her tissue pulls that were more of a kiss rather than an actual pull. And maybe
or a bit overloaded and squidgy.
And do some layering on them. And so the struggle has been real this morning for her to go through and decide which ones she wants to add to. Trust me.
So let's
giving them up.
Let's reveal this one and see if we've got a print.
Fix your camera, please. Your camera's a little wonky. There you go. That's better.
Right.
Thank you. Well, it's mostly because we've got the giant plate on the table right now. So
yeah.
Ooh.
This is that. This is that lacy one. I called it scroll play, but I dare say Mariah will change it to something else. But isn't that fabulous?
Oh wow, Fran, that is gorgeous.
It's just wonderful.
Colors too, I think.
Such a lot going on. Let me move that one out of the way a bit. Can you see that a bit better? Trying to see what you can see. I mean, there's all the reflection, but there's so much patterning going on in there. Can you see that now in the darker?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Didn't you use the iridescent?
I used the iridescent blue-green. Or is the iridescent green-blue? This one, I think. Green-blue. Yes, I think it was that one. If not, it was the blue.
And the Amsterdam bronze. And then whatever was down there prior.
Like that one. Iridescent blue-green. This was the iridescent green-blue. I mean, who knows?
I have it down. It was the green-blue.
So it's that one, definitely. Okay.
And
but there's also some purple. Sorry?
The Amsterdam bronze.
Yeah. And
whatever was down prior, and what was down prior was copper and quinacridone magenta.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, quinacridone magenta.
Exactly. Yeah. That's from the prior pull. And no, she's not gonna. No, Paula. This is not what she's gonna cover. No.
Oh no, treasure. Me likey.
Right. And Kirsten says, if tapestry was silk. Oh wow. Mariah
feel like silk when you look at that on its
beautiful. Mariah has a question. She says,
yes.
Do you have a 9x12 version? We are set up for 12x12.
This is a 12x12. I will look into that. It's possible we could just squish it into 9x12. I've done
repetitive. You could just cut it to that.
But you could just cut it. Yeah, just sort of cut it off there or something like that for 9x12.
Does that make sense, Mariah?
But I'll go to Photoshop and look into that. See how I can. What's the best result? I mean, if you squish it too much, it won't look quite so beautifully patterned, I think.
Right,
So I think cutting it's going to be better.
you'll lose some of the detail, some of the finer. Yeah, she says, okay, you're good with that. So yeah, I would keep it the same size. Just cut that.
The same ratio, yeah. Just cut some bits off, yeah.
Fran. Wow, that's just beautiful.
I can't stop looking at it. Let's put it away before I go a bit dotty. Now then, we want to do some. That's a 12 by. Got a 12 by 12, but that's. I think we've only got one. No, we've got these that are 12 by 12s, so we can try with those and put some turtles on top of those, like that one. Try putting some turtles on. So what we'd have to do is do some pulls with the turtles. And I'm going to use that newsprint to see what happens. Right?
Yep.
Let's put this back on so I can see what I'm doing more easily. And I'll put the other light on. Is that better? Or worse? Of course, you won't see the glare when I put things on it.
That's what's happening. When you put your hand over that glare, it got brighter. Let's turn that light back off.
Let me also put some of the lights on in the room because I haven't got those on. It's been a sunny day.
That lamp, if you leave that on but point it at your white so it reflects rather than go directly down. Do you know what I'm saying?
I haven't got any white.
So point it at the wall to your side or behind or in front of you. Point it at the wall so
yep. It's white there.
Okay, that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful.
It's just pointing at another light. So, question. Do we want paint coming up on the underneath? Do we want paint preserved down here when we pull? Or do we want to put paint down? Which way are we going to do? We're going to put paint over the top of this, or we're going to put paint down and then put that down.
Right. Well, here's the call. Because you have so much negative space between the turtles. If you put the paint down first, yeah, I'm going with over too. Mariah says over. I agree with over. But I also know this is how magic works. I also know if you do it over, the next time you could do it under.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, certainly is. This is the right way round for them, actually, because they're all... Right, so let's have a go.
And let's fix the camera again. So the first...
I keep bumping it.
Yeah, I know. And you're on the large plate, so you have to back it up. Yeah, and Uda says pouncing over it might just work, whereas you're pouncing over it as if it were a stencil.
But it is a stencil.
Well, it's...
But I want to try it.
More
Ooh, what
like
happened?
a mask with all that negative space. I'm not going to... Yeah. Yeah, over. Do the first one over and go from there. It's hard because you're using your big plate, Fran. So it's hard to quite get it where you want it. You just push your plate towards your paint bottles a little bit. There. If that's comfortable for your hand, that's just going to have to be good enough.
Better? Don't want to push too much or they're going to start falling on the plate.
Well, not only that, but you're not going to be able to get to it.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah. We're doing the best we can. You really are.
That's better. Right. So we want some colours to go with. What we're going to pull it with? We're going to pull it with this one. So we don't want any blues on there. We want something that was going to contrast. So how about the fluorescent green? We might try a few fluorescent greens and maybe fluorescent green with either phthalo blue or turquoise phthalo. What's that one back there? That's cobalt turquoise. It's not so transparent. That's hardly transparent at all. That's teal. Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
I have a question.
We've got fluorescent blue. We could do the two fluorescents. That might work quite nicely. No, we can't use blue. I just said. We've got blue on the flipping pole. So we could do some magenta, something like that.
There you go.
That would look quite good.
And you could throw in the fluorescent green, the iridescent. Oh no, not the iridescent blue. The teal. You could go with the greens. You know, it's wonderful, everybody. This is something I've been learning along the way. It is so great that I get to be on here with Fran because I am a really most excellent armchair artist.
Don't be daft.
Not to pat my own back, but it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, use that, use that.
Well, everybody's entitled to an opinion. You don't have to take any notice.
And you don't sometimes.
So, quinacridone magenta. And because that's a nice blue, and I like that with this, I'm going to try the iridescent copper, which I don't think there's much left in here. So hopefully we'll put the other one right in front of me. Good.
Sometimes I wonder, why do you even splash the paint on there? Why don't you just pour the bottle out and don't even bother brayering?
Well, we've got to have a bit of fun. We're in control a bit.
That's bad. So what is that? What is that again?
That's copper.
Oh,
and iridescent. Well, the copper's the iridescent. And the bright pinky thing. Quinacridone magenta, that thing.
The bright pinky thing.
The bright pinky.
Another one that I thought you should have handy dandy. Another color
enough of this on.
Have handy dandy that I know you like is that Titan green.
Pale, yeah, but I mean, I think that magenta's already pretty pale.
Well, yeah,
so I'm just going to
really on this plate, but wow. But
I didn't feel I had enough on there.
Yeah, I gather.
That's better.
Okay, here we go.
Right, so let's pop that down and see if anything happens. And if it doesn't, well, tough. We're going to do it P's way by putting this down first and lining this up with it. It's not all that accurate, but we'll see.
Hi, Diane.
It's a kiss, so we shouldn't get an awful lot off because we just put it down and pull it up again. That's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. That's with the scroll play though, and that's quite a dense pattern, you know.
And the scroll play, it was just a kiss. It wasn't even that right. It wasn't that defined. It was just a kiss pull.
Well, it was a quick one. It wasn't
right.
I pressed okay, but you know, it wasn't hugely
very nice. Now, if you pull up the stencil and do another pull.
No, I don't have enough paint on there to do that. Okay. I want to build it up a bit more. So some permanent violet dark. We've got this blue one here, so we can do a similar idea. Produce a permanent violet dark. And a bit more of the copper. I like the combination of those two. Line's gone dead. Have you disappeared?
Yeah, my other half came home and he's a bit nosy with the groceries.
Oh, so right.
Protecting everybody's ears. I mean, after what he said earlier between you and him, it's like,
yeah.
I'm just being a little cautious. I was afraid he'd walk in the door and have something to say that I'd have to bleep out.
How are you going to do that? Are you going to stand there and go bleep?
I've got my mouse with my finger on the mouse ready to hit mute real fast.
Yeah. Oh heck! Now I've got some quinacridone magenta on my teacup.
Aw.
Don't eat that, dears. Don't eat that. Now we want to.
I bought a very colorful top from the store. Very colorful flowers, all different colors. And I thought, I'm going to wear this when I gel print and paint and stuff, because if I get paint on it, you won't even notice it.
Ooh, that's quite nice.
That's very nice.
Put that down over there, nice and safe.
Diane, my bonus daughter, was telling us about her recipe for jardiniere, which I'm from a little town where we did a lot of gardening and grow your own stuff, and I learned to call it end of season relish. But this isn't the end of the season. Yay! Here's a recipe for jardiniere that it's just basically pickled vegetables or a vegetable salad, which I love.
Now, with that, I've taken a lot off the edges. I'm trying not to take so much off the turtles, but I've taken some off, I must admit. I think I need to do that again, take that off again with that same sheet. So a bit more of the permanent violet dark, because that's quite a light blue, that other one.
Yeah, see that newspaper print, keep using that. Just layer it up.
Yeah.
Like a brayer.
It's working, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
you have it in sheets. I bought a roll of it. Or a bolt, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice color mix. Did you get any more done with the falling man? Did you manage?
No, I found some reference images to give me some ideas. We'll see what I can come up with.
Did you get?
I don't like everything about them, but I can take some angles of legs and things like that just to anatomically help me get it a bit better.
Did you get any sleep last night?
I did, actually. I got quite a bit of sleep, yeah.
I was waiting for a phone call just in case you didn't feel well.
No, I was all right.
Good.
Now I'm doing the other side because, well,
all the dude turtles. Dude. Paula says it reminds her of the Nemo movie. All the dude turtles swimming in the Gulf Stream.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Don't ask.
Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. That's quite nice on there as well.
Very nice.
But it's left quite a bit on there.
You know what I'm liking? If you showed that again, what I'm liking is the squiggly lines, the emptiness. It makes it look like a pattern, like they're swimming, like the road. They're on the road.
Yes, exactly.
They're on a path.
Weird. Really weird. So, you reckon that's intense enough to come up on that? I'm not sure if it is.
No,
might be.
I think you need what? You do it about a dozen times.
I think what I need to do is to put a layer of paint on here, then come in with a rag and drag it off here, and then put it down. Or then pull that off and put it down quick before it dries. That's what I think I'll do. Yeah. Yeah, so I need some tissue. I've got a roll of it here. Well, not much left. So we'll have some tissue ready to do that. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll do the same colours again, but as we're going on to blue, I'm still going to use the permanent violet dark. I just want to intensify it a little bit more.
Liz, if you could see underneath, you wouldn't say pull off yet. There really isn't a lot of paint underneath yet. And I know
No,
Fran,
very much.
no, there,
I
she
mean,
has,
I don't really want this so much as I want the turtles. So
yeah,
that's why I'm going to wipe this away, because then I won't, and take stencil off once
yeah,
I've got it where I want it. Yeah, we'll see. Let's hope it works, but it's only an idea.
you can do whatever you
Paint,
want.
you can always have another go.
Yep.
Start all over again. Might have another good idea later on.
I think it's still going to take a couple more. Well, if you do it this way, now you make, and then you wipe off the negative, then you may get your pull the way you want it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, first, I take these off.
Oh, what a shame. All that paint.
Well, never mind.
Never mind.
Otherwise, we're going to get a lot of little ridges. I don't mind a little bit of a ridge, but not a huge amount. And it doesn't matter going over the edge of the stencil, because we can pull it up.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Rhonda.
Sorry.
We're just having to play with stencils and layering on used pull-off sheets. Up at the top middle too. Is that at
Yeah.
I see.
Yep, that bit there.
GE.
There's a little bit just here as well. Right, so now we need to take the stencil off.
Now we feel we have enough, and then quickly get your
That's it.
a wet
Yep.
stencil. You want to do it
That is-
upside down?
Yeah, it's very wet.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Because I've taken a lot of the edges off, I don't need to be quite that accurate putting that down as I would otherwise. And I might get more than one off this if I'm quick. That's a bit smeary. I thought it might possibly be a bit smeary. Oh well, it was an experiment to see if it would work.
That's what the pushing wet paint pushing it smushed it.
Yeah.
Yep, it happens.
I'm going to put this back on because I've got the lines of that. I can see where it was.
Gonna do it again. Maybe not quite so much paint.
Maybe.
Oh heck, you could do a pull right there.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Still
maybe.
wet. What was that?
What was what?
What you just did?
Oh.
You killed a man. Is it a big secret? Is it a secret?
I was replacing the chocolate chips.
You got chocolate chips?
Yep.
Why?
Because
I want that. But
he obviously must have done something with some too.
There was a little bit left.
Yeah, I know.
Just
That's
a
why I
little bit.
replaced
And they were the dark cacao
Wow.
chocolate.
it. That's why
They
I
were
got-
the special ones that I was
Not
gonna.
as big of a bag, but yeah.
You know how I said cookies?
Yep.
That's what I had in mind, and I went to get them, and I thought I'm gonna make them for this weekend, and
But the chips gone. I know. Yeah, it happens. I replaced them. Not all of them, but I
and I knew it wasn't me that ate
Oh,
them.
I know. I knew you'd know if you got them.
I haven't even thought about them.
I know.
Look at those colors.
Careful what you say, Rusty. You know we're live.
Yes, Fran says,
No.
careful what you say. We're live and it's recorded.
It's okay. I like good stuff. What can I say?
Yeah, there's no one in this house to blame anything on. Either he did it or I did it. And if I know I didn't do it, and he's sitting there going, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Missed a spot. Just a little bit.
Well, it's a thinner sheet. You see, it's a
Yeah.
12 by 14. And the 12 and the 12 by 14 isn't as wide for some odd reason. That's not bad. It
Wow.
wasn't there before. Not bad at all.
I see the turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got this that we can. There's hardly anything there that you can see. That was Howell.
Right.
Again, it was a lot of paint. So
Yep. I think that was from a vegetation pole.
I might try it like that.
Right, Paula?
See what we get with that. A little bit off, but there we go. Well, it's got something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you
It
got something.
looks quite sort of watery. It's not brilliant, but it's
Well,
better than it was before.
if you don't go looking for turtles and whatever, I like it for the abstract.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite good
Yeah,
for
the
that.
colors are really nice. Evidence. Yeah, Paula. It's
Well,
recorded.
it's a technique that wasn't yet perfected, so well, not by me anyway. Maybe somebody else has. Has P done it quite like this? I'm not sure. I know P does very good pulls with lining things up and that, and I didn't do very good on that one. Maybe if I put this down this way up instead, and we'll see if we can get.
There's no lineup police here. There's no police at all for anything.
Really?
If you think you're the cop here, you need to leave because we don't police. We let it all hang out. And honey, we're recording. Jeez. We let it all hang out and we go freeform. We go mad.
Uh-huh.
Oh, police.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So let's start again. Now, what have we got that we can use on this now? I'm running out of repull sheets.
Quicker with the mute button.
This is another biggie. What's that? Is that a smaller? Oh, yeah, that's another
I'm
biggie.
loving this giant turtle stencil.
Yeah, specially made for the 12 by 12. It just fits on it, just with a bit of edging. But that's the actual design fits on. I'm just going to go nuts and see what I can pull. Get some paint off the top of that one.
She cut it on a silhouette, Rhonda. It's cut.
And then I cut it out with scissors, you know.
Yeah, you cut the big pieces
Big
out.
sheet.
But the turtle portion is cut on a silhouette cameo too. And it's cut using Tyvek. And then the bigger pieces were hand cut.
The bigger gaps were cut out. Yeah,
by
that's
hand.
all.
She does have a laser cutter, but they're still getting it set up.
And it's not meant for this anyway. It's meant for stamps
Yeah,
and
it's
wood
made
and
for
things.
making foam stamps and whatever Ian goes after. So you use the blue.
Yep,
All right.
certainly did, didn't I? Ooh.
Good.
So I'm going to use the better paper after I've used the thingy.
Yes,
These
Tyvek.
three.
It's a thicker Tyvek than we would get. Rhonda, if you think of the post office, you can get the Tyvek envelopes for mailing. It's thicker than that. It's a bit thicker than that. So
105 GSM.
yeah. And Lynn wants to know, what settings did you use on your Cameo to do the cut? Do you remember?
Watercolor. £140 watercolor paper. 2 passes.
That's
Oh,
gorgeous.
no, depth 2. Or was it speed 20? I think so. Something like that. Not bad at all, is it? I quite like that.
Not bad. It could use some extra color in there. I don't think the speed was.
Pull.
I don't think the speed was 20. I really don't think the speed was 20.
Maybe the speed was 2.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'd have to go and check. I don't remember numbers very well. Cheers, everybody. Now, that blue is going to start drying soon, so what should we add to it? Let's add some copper.
Silver. Somebody up above said
Too late.
Silver to do a transfer. Too late.
I could do that afterwards.
Yeah. They were doing blue and silver on an image transfer, so it stuck in my mind. But that'll do.
Uh-huh.
And yes, Rhonda, before you ask, it isn't done with Tyvek, and the stencils are reusable on and on and on and on. She has yet to have one fall apart. And sometimes she gets such a good color built up on them that she retires them for collage or whatever.
Yep.
Just to admire.
Mixed media, collage or mixed media, anything like that.
Yeah.
Or just to put in a frame and go, or think about putting in a frame. I haven't actually put anything in a frame yet. Right.
Yes. Thank you, Mariah. Mariah says, if anyone wants the turtles, they will have to get 2 sets of Fran's sea turtle masks. And then she posted the link. So if you don't, if you
but you could do it on a smaller plate with 1 set, couldn't you?
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy either or both sets, you can cut it up.
Or you could, if you got the small set, you could do it with Nautiluses as well in the same one. If you've got a big plate, I want to fill it. There, that's not bad. Quite like that. That's nice.
Mariah posted the link, and if you miss it for later, come back underneath the description here. I've got a link to directly just to Fran's stencil designs and all the links to PM Artist Studio shop, website, blog, Facebook. So everything's available down below under the description if you miss her link above.
Silver. I've got silver back here somewhere.
Over. I love the colors that are down there right now. Those are gorgeous. Hi, Teresa.
Oh yeah, it had fallen down. Silver. Silver, perhaps with a little fluorescent blue, I think. Why not? Why not?
Fluorescent blue? You have fluorescent blue? Ooh, let's see.
I have used it before. I just had to peel a paint thingy off the top. So
did it say semi-transparent? Is that what I saw?
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Okay. Just
Not
make
bad at all.
not bad at all. Yeah.
It's almost a cerulean blue, but it's a little lighter even than that.
Yes, it is. Mixed with that
Blending in with
silver,
the silver.
giving
Yeah.
it a nice hue. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm.
I want another one of those things. I haven't got one because I didn't cut it off. Oh, well, let's just use one of these.
Da, da, da. Are we just doing a quick pull here? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at how good that. Oh, I like that.
I like that. It's good, isn't it? The speckles on the back of the stencil are great.
Turtles are really defined.
Yeah, they're looking
Very
good.
nice.
Nice.
They're going between fronds of seaweed and algae.
Yep. Just going to get a couple more sheets of that stuff.
Okay.
Pull them out of my big wadge.
Rat store.
Now, what else can I? Oh, it's this one. Well, this one might work all right with it.
Okay.
Yes, because there's not a lot of definition in there. These are tests, these to see what's going to work.
Yeah.
So I think similar colours again would work quite nicely on there.
I
So
think
let's
so
try
too.
that.
Back to the blue and silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll put the blue on first. In silver. There's something odd about this one. Its thingy is a bit stuck. This little pebble is stuck. Not making as much sound. Or it could just be because it's a new one.
Yeah, you
It's
need
so
to
full of paint.
put it on the vortex for a second.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Once I've
Give
got
it
this going.
Yes, Mariah, how's P feeling? Fran had root canal done yesterday and kind of was
I
not.
was a bit headachy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The jaw didn't ache. It was a headache more than anything else. Because it's very hot here as well for us anyway. So it wasn't wonderful. But it's hotter today than it was yesterday. I want a kiss. A kiss good night. A quick kiss good night.
Well, I went out earlier and put fresh water in the bird bath, and it was just gorgeous out. And Russ just came in and said it's hot out now. So I'm in.
Now, I'm not pressing particularly hard. I'm not pushing. I just want to get good definition, but
Not smushing.
not a lot of it. Yeah.
Did you say this was the newsprint again?
Yep. It's caught on a label I left down there and printed itself on it. I didn't cut this one up. Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
Very
That's
nice.
very delicate.
Oh,
Mm. Right. What do we got left? Just going to snip him off. I like that. It's all very well saying the newsprint is not great pulling pulls, but if you're not leaving it on the plate overnight, it's not bad, is it?
Diane,
Actually, not bad at all.
not bad.
And
Diane,
it's
you're
a lovely
talking
combo.
about pressed flowers. This came in my email this morning from Herbal Academy. I love the Herbal Academy. I'm going to post the link for you.
Oh, yeah.
Find it, see if it works. It was a free. Here we go. See if that works for you. No, maybe not. Anyway, it was a free pressed flowers on it for a votive candle. Votive? Votive? Bleh. Anyway, have a look see. 8:45 here and 29 degrees Celsius. That's what I said, Uda. In the current, they're following a current.
If you're okay with fussy cutting, you could just cut them out individually and use them as individual stencils.
Yeah. I don't have a bird bath, Diane. I have 2 little square aluminum pans that I put out, one out on the patio table and one on the patio ground for the birds that like to be down low. And I just put fresh water in it every day. I've looked at bird baths. I can't find one I like. I would want a bubbler, and I can't find one I like yet. And everyone that's asking about P, Mariah says she is doing well. Happy and
Good.
feeling so much better.
Good, good.
Yeah,
I've got a worse one coming up
you do.
later in June.
Ooh.
I've got a toothache infection coming up.
Ooh.
How long it is since I've seen a darn dentist. Everything's gone to pieces.
So what are we looking at here off camera? Oh, you're cutting paper, aren't you?
I'm just trimming this one so I don't have such a huge bit of paper to throw on the floor. And I rather like it. I wanted to get a bit more of the magenta in that one. I'm going to do the fluorescent blue and silver again on top of that. See? Fluorescent blue.
Oh, Teresa, that's not nice. Someone stole the stand for her bird bath. All she has left is the top. Oh, Diane, send me a link to the one you purchased, because that's what I'm looking at is a solar-powered bubbler, something that just sprays it out. And everyone I've looked at, the reviews say it bubbles and sprays out a little bit, and then it pretty much doesn't work. And if it's a cloudy day, it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. And I want one that's going to bubble out really nicely, but still allow the robins to get in there and take a bath, because that's what I'm watching. The robins jump in my little aluminum pan and take a bath. And some of these bird bath fountain thingies, these fancy ones, the robin won't fit in there. Now you've really muted the color there.
Uh-huh. I like that last one, the muted colour on the last one.
Thank you, Mariah. We need to do a walkabout.
Yeah, see what everything's growing. I've got loads of more plants now. And I've got to uproot a whole load of roses, Rosamundi roses that are growing up after the tree surgeon flattened the whole lot, just zubbed it down. And I've got to get. That's nice, isn't it? I said I'd quite like that. Yeah. Thought it would turn out okay. Even the wrinkles in it help.
Yeah.
So there's more that I can do things to.
More of the.
So what are we doing?
What do you think? I think you need one more layer. One more. Come on, one more layer. Yeah.
What should I do with this layer?
Fluorescent.
I could do one because I want to put it on this one. You see, So I want to darken it down a little bit. Just a bit.
All right.
How about phthalo turquoise and permanent violet dark? Oh, phthalo turquoise and fluorescent green?
Okay.
Why not? Let's have a go and see what happens.
And you know, I honestly, I did not give it much thought and realize that phthalo and quinacridone and azo were all synthetics.
And alizarin. I didn't know about the alizarin. I was pretty sure about the others, but I didn't think about the alizarin at all.
Yeah.
It's been around ages, or since before I started painting. So I'm fairly sure. Certainly a long time when I was painting with oils. They were all there as well.
Oh, Teresa, good to know. We've got a Harbor Freight coming to town, moving into an old department store building. I don't know when they'll be open, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I like going to the hardware store, and Harbor Freight is like nice stuff. Is this the newspaper?
Yep, newsprint.
I want a solar bubbler. I really like those. We have an outlet outside, but I'd rather not go that route.
That is good. I like that.
That's good.
Really,
I thought we were gonna. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, so now you can do your dark. That should be.
Yeah.
And look at what's down there. Oh, that stencil looks beautiful. No, we don't have that store, Diane. I have put some big stones in my aluminum pans so that the bees can drink, also so that the wind doesn't blow them away. But I really would like, years and years ago, I had a 3-decker water fountain, bird bath fountain. It was leaves. The water would trickle down the leaves down to the bottom, and the hummingbirds loved it. And then
right, this on.
What?
I'm putting this on.
Okay, I'm watching.
Top.
We're talking birds and that, and you've got fish down there.
Now I want to have a look at the other side of this, see what it looks like.
Wow.
I rather like that. I think I want to leave this one to develop. Oh, I can't leave it. It's got the flipping thing. No, it hasn't. I took it off. There we are. I can leave it.
You can leave it.
Yeah, I can leave that one. And we can get a bigger plate or a smaller plate. We can try with a smaller plate. Do some of the smaller ones. Just a minute. I've got to take my headset off.
And Paula, you can ask what would they do with it. It doesn't matter. They stole it. There's no reason. There's no good reason. There's absolutely no good reason for any of it. The crows, Diane, around here we have the crows and the grackles, and it doesn't help that my next door neighbor throws out bread for these birds, which is not good. But they go away once the corn starts coming up in the fields.
Oh, what fool you are. Come on. Get your head on straight.
She wandered off. So anyway, what I'm doing while she's over there, what I'm doing is I'm going to bring my camera back. I'm playing with tatting again, and I'm trying to come up with a design. I have these little teardrop beads, for lack of, I don't know what they would be called, beads, teardrops, and they've got a hole at the top of each thing, and I want to make a set of earrings where the teardrops hang down off the tatted earrings. That's what I'm designing. That's what I'm working with. These are just practice stitches that I'm working with. doing over here. Okay, she's back.
I'm just trying to decide which ones to go for. These are the tissue ones.
Did you decide you were going to use those? I thought you were going to save the Plague Doctor. Oh, but
Some of them.
Yeah, that would look good.
See, I'll save that one. I don't know if I'll save that one or not. Tell you what, we'll save that one and do that one. If that one works, we might do the other one.
Yeah, it's the it's called the stained glass one. She has two that are very similar. One is stained glass, or these are her names, stained glass, and one is caustic.
That's stained glass.
Yeah, and the other one is
Somewhere. Oh, here we are. That's the caustic. It's more delicate than the stained glass one.
Yep. Hi, Lisa.
In some places, they're quite similar because they're from the same design. But as you go further out, it gets different.
Yeah. I agree. That one's
See,
a bit
some
more.
of these fit, but the rest don't.
Yeah.
So it's not quite the same. Similar idea, but it's a different result. That one, I think, would work quite nicely with that one.
Okay.
But then I quite think that one might work quite nicely with that as well. What do you think? I think that might work better because you see more of what's left. And the way I want to do it is so that there will be paint underneath that when you lift.
Yeah.
That's the idea. And we got that one. We could try that one. That might work better with that one.
Yeah.
Because that's lighter underneath.
Yep.
So that might work well with that.
Yep.
This one,
Yeah.
I'll save that one for a bit. And we'll try these two. So what we've got to do, we're going to use this one on that one, and that one, and that one. Yeah. I think that was good. We'll try with this one first. So we've got to put colour down first. What colour do we want to show up on this? Ooh, that's sticky. Look at that paint Roger just picked up.
How about the other day you used the Amsterdam bronze and the Papeo iridescent green blue. That was a wonderful color mix. Something along those lines.
Say that again. Amsterdam
bronze.
Yeah. And
Papeo iridescent green blue.
Iridescent green blue.
The two. You just had it. You were just showing me.
That one.
Blue green. The green blue.
Green blue.
And then
Green blue.
and then you had a
Amsterdam.
tube of bronze.
Yes, I did. I had a tube of bronze. What did I do with it? Ah, there it is. Right, let's have a go then. Let's have a go. See what we get. We're going to get some pulls off it first, but we'll see what we get. Trying desperately not to put 400 tons of paint on here. Failing.
You do you. If you have to stop and think about it, you kind of lose your flow. So you just you do you. It is the Plague Doctor, Carrie. You're right. It looks like it because it is the Plague Doctor. These were pulls from I want to say Monday, but I could be wrong. It might have been last Friday. I wrote it down somewhere.
I think it was back. Yeah. Looking at it. I don't remember doing that the other day.
Okay, Lynn, thanks for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up. We appreciate it.
Right. Now we need more newsprint. So I get more newsprint out.
It's like it is.
Stop the presses.
Stop the presses.
One sheet. I seem to have got 3 out, so that's good.
And yeah. But sound effects.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Ooh. That's quite nice.
I
Bad.
think, did you do these in 12 by 12? Uda wants to know, are the 12 by 12 available in the shop? Look at that. I love
Well,
that.
they are both in the Dropbox, so it's entirely up to Mariah.
Yeah, she'll get there.
This is the caustic, this one.
Yep.
This is the one that I imagined, I wanted in the first place, because I could see it as a pattern in the water. You know, when you look at the water on the sand, it's not this, you see, it's that. So this is the pull to result in what we want, hopefully.
Let me go and take a look for you.
I'm going to take another pull with that. Let me see what we got underneath. I'm going to take another pull. I'm also going to cut this so that it's a bit straighter for the next one. Because look at that, it's completely out.
These are, oh, Mariah fixed that. Wonderful. These are not even in the shop yet.
No.
No.
But they would go so well, I thought, with the whales, with the whale hammerhead shark and the dolphins, which are in the shop.
Yes, the whales, dolphins, and sharks are in the shop now, but these are not in the shop yet. We're getting there.
They're made to be going with them. That was the idea I had.
Right, Carrie.
And go with any other sea creature thing, like the turtles.
Back up above, I think Mariah said something about let me go back and look.
See what we've got underneath. I think that might work. I think that there might just work if we're very lucky. So I'm going to put it down and see.
Yeah, so the turtles are in the shop as stencils, not as what you're seeing her play with today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're already cut out. Oh, right.
Right. Remember? Well, no, you wouldn't. It was before yesterday, and you've slept since then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The turtles are already in the shop as individual sets, so you get are already cut out. They're not on a sheet like today.
Yeah, mine are only on a sheet because I didn't think I had time to cut them out completely.
Right.
But,
I believe there's 4
come
in
out.
the set, and they're different sizes, which is what I was playing with. That's gorgeous, Fran.
You like this worked really well. Look at that.
It really
With
did.
using iridescent, it really helps. Using the fluorescent blue. So it would probably work with something. No, I used that, didn't I? I did. I used that. You said use that and the Amsterdam
bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it would obliterate what you had down there. I didn't want to lose what you had down there.
Yeah. Well, I only wanted to pick up the edges, you see. And that's what I did. And I've still got another print down there if I want it. I think I'll let that dry and take another print with that and put something else on it, some other stencils on, and then have another play. In fact, it's very nearly good enough to do it now. Yeah, well, why not try it now? what do we got? I'll tell you what.
Right. I was just verifying that Mariah does not have 12 by 12 sheets. So she can only go as big as like 9 by 12.
Right. Okay.
9 by 12 is no 9
I'm
by.
going to use these because I absolutely love them. But I've only got one set of the birds, so I shall have to use a tomato with it.
Hi, Trish.
That's the weird birds I like so much.
That's weird. Okay.
The weird tomato birds. They started as tomatoes and ended up as threatening tomato birds.
Well, here's how I'm going to say it. Some of these stencils are Fran's personal ones that she's played with her.
Well, I did put them in the Dropbox, but Mariah just took the tomato ones. I think just these ones. I think, or very similar. It might have been the big fat ones. But I'm just using them to
Yeah.
I can get up with that. So we've done that. What can we do on top? Just to see if we can pull something up later. Put a bit of bronze on and a bit of, yes, why not? Let's try that. Have I got a bronze in the other thing?
I thought you only had it in the Amsterdam. Oh no! You have it in a. Oh wait.
Iridescent bronze, I meant.
Oh, I gotta think. I think the only one I've ever seen you use is the Amsterdam. Honestly.
That one. Not that one.
Can it really, Teresa? Teresa, I forgot to tell you, I got one of those little ones from Temu, and so far it works really nice. So I'm glad I got it. It does what I want. I'm happy with it. So for however long it lasts, it does the job.
There we are. I've got it. Iridescent bronze. I wanted to use the iridescent bronze.
Is it golden?
So I'm going to use the high flow. Yeah. So I'm going to use the high flow. It helps if you shake it up.
While it's closed.
Otherwise you get green mush.
I kind of got that, Teresa. So I'll probably get more plates. And they do have metal ones, metal shim. That's what I'm going to get, the metal shim. So we'll see. Next order, maybe.
Right.
Wow.
It's mostly bronze because I went a bit weak on this.
You lost the, you lost that in there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
Well, it was a faint one, so, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just let me get that bit there off, which is a nasty little hard bit. We don't want that making a mess. I guess we'll pull this up.
Thank you, Teresa.
Give it a moment or two to suck some up. Because this newsprint does absorb quite well.
Yeah, and
don't let it go too far or it will break.
Yeah, I was concerned when I used it that if I left it too long. Wow,
Nice.
That's just.
You could use any circular design on top like that, couldn't you? Yeah, but not that you can see anything else underneath because it's all vanished.
I agree, Trish. The brayer off sheet is beautiful, but what you just had there it kind of got lost, didn't it?
Yeah, it did a bit, but you can see a bit of it up here.
Yeah.
So if I now let that dry and come back and see what I can pick up, because there is still some of it there. And there's some of it here underneath where the stencil went as well.
Oh,
so
no,
it's just like, ooh.
Didn't we?
Oh my.
You set something off? Yes. Oh, you already pulled it. Never mind. The one you set off to the side to dry. You already pulled it. It was the lace.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I pulled that. Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Well, yeah, not everybody's seen it because not everybody was here.
It's right here. I just want to get this gunge underneath the plate. Look. Just want to pick this up before it
Not
sets or
everyone
anything.
saw it. There was a pool that Fran didn't get to Wednesday, and we had to let it dry overnight, and she pulled it first thing, so she'll bring it back out and show everybody that missed it earlier.
I'm just going to fetch it now.
It's her big lacy one, or whatever she calls it.
It's a lacy one, but I called it scroll play because it's made from scrolls.
Isn't that gorgeous? What was it?
Isn't it lovely?
Krista said silk tapestry, I think.
Yeah. But look at the detail in it. Look at the wonderful, wonderful detail.
I love it. Because I want to get that and picture
you get all the intense lines of the pattern, and you've got the colour in where the stencil went down as well. I think it's wonderful.
Yep.
It's one of the best I've seen, actually. I like it.
It's in Dropbox, did you say?
Yep. Okay. It's in Dropbox.
So I'm going to go back in there and get it and see what I can do crochet.
It'll take you a few years, I expect. Well, maybe not you, but I can just imagine it would take a while.
Variation of it. But I love the colors. The whole thing. I mean, the iridescent really. Okay, Carrie, thank you for being here. I
like it because the bits that outline the stencil, the shape of the stencil, are quite dark. And how on earth I managed that? I'm going to have to look back at it and see how I did that. I think we started with either carbon black or Payne's grey or a really dark blue. I can't remember.
But I don't have those on my list here. I have permanent violet dark and alizarin crimson.
Maybe it was the permanent violet dark then, but I don't know. There's it's a really dark, intense line. It's so dark it looks black here.
That's what I wrote down that you pulled with. So prior to that, you had fluorescent green, turquoise phthalo, and permanent violet dark. And then the next one you had copper and quinacridone magenta. And then the next one you had you did I think the final pull was Amsterdam bronze and Pabeo iridescent green blue. So
yeah, so we've got the iridescent bronze there coming out beautifully.
Right, that's what
I'm going to have to take a photo of this because it won't be showing up properly up there.
Yeah.
I can see it isn't. I mean, what I can see, I can't show very well.
Yeah.
See? Look at that lovely definition. Beautiful. I just think it's one of my best I've ever done this. Not so much the design as the best pull, the lovely design, but I mean, I made it. But it's lovely, that one. Lovely. So, pop that up somewhere else to dry, not there, because I don't want anything falling on it.
Uda says she has a 9x11 die cut machine. What are you cutting that is so big?
What's 9x11 isn't all that big?
Well, Teresa has a 12x20. Her big shot cuts 12 inches, and it'll go up to 21 inches long. And Uda wanted to know what she was cutting that was big. You know, I think Eileen Hull has a die that I want for a small book, but I don't think it's that big. That would probably be the biggest. Yeah, for journals. That's what I was thinking, Teresa. But that would be anything bigger than that, and I would hand cut it. Back to the big plate.
Small.
Oh, you're on the small plate? Okay, I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on.
I think that one go there. Because I've got a couple more of these smaller ones here, you see. I've got this one. And I've got, no, that one's been done. That came out really well. I've got this one.
You
Sorry.
could do that one. You could do that one. It would be all right. I thought you wanted to save that one.
No, this is the one I wanted to save.
Okay. Okay.
So I thought I'd have a try with those. I use some lighter colours on them, you know? That one in particular. That one's got green on. I'll put some magenta. How about some magenta? I still haven't done that one either. I can do some with that. What do you reckon with that? What can we do with that? Stained glass or?
Oh, you did one earlier similar to this, and I liked it. It was the stained glass. I think it was the stained glass.
What have I done with the stained glass? There's the caustic. Where's the stained glass?
Okay,
it must
so
be
maybe
over here somewhere.
Maybe
Somebody's stolen the stained glass. Bring it back. Did he? Got a big one.
Mariah wants you to do a little short of your, wouldn't that be what it would be called, Mariah? You could do a 30-second short showcasing your scroll work pull with your phone.
Oh, okay, I could do that.
You haven't really
So-
done any of those.
Do I have to do it 30 seconds? Is that the
Oh,
smallest?
no, it's just that's the max. I believe that's the max that they allow for a short.
30 seconds.
And then,
Seems a bit.
or maybe Mariah's thinking of something else. Yeah, I've seen the metal shims on Temu, and that's where I'll get mine.
What have I done with it?
Is it on the floor?
Sure hope not. I've got the bigger one. I could use the bigger one, just use part of it. Like that. I've got the big one. So I don't know where I put it. God, lost already.
Stop looking for it. It'll show up.
Yeah. I get into search mode and I can't get out of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put these down and see what happens. This is the expanded one, so it's not quite the same pattern as the other one.
Yeah, it's fatter, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, we can have a go with it. So what should we put down first? Because we want colour down first, because that's what we're going to pick up. Hopefully. How about this thing that just dived off the table? What's that? No, that's no good. Too light. But I've got alizarin crimson hue and dioxazine purple. That will be nice and dark. Try that. See what happens. Let me just clean the top of this one. La 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 la. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I've got it all over my hands as well. Now I had a tissue. What did I do with the tissue? The tissue has been eaten by the stencil, which has run away. This. That's a bit odd. There we go. Let's try odd. Right. Roll that paper. Oh, that'll be one.
What did you do there?
A label got stuck on it.
Well,
Never mind.
It's just a sprayer off type.
Yeah. So I can
Don't
do
get
another
attached
one
to it.
to get the bits of mist.
Mariah, do me a favor, Mariah, if you have time, send Fran a message on Messenger of what you would like to see on a little short video. Because she'll forget by the time this is over. 1 and 2, she can't imagine it. Remember, she can't imagine it. So if you send her a message in Messenger, she can refer back to it.
Yeah, it's much the safest way.
Yeah. Or me, whichever works for you. I like that fluorescent green. I don't know why. I'm not usually into fluorescent, but that and the iridescent blue, really like them.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean this
Oh,
one?
no, the Pabeo. Yeah, that one.
Ah.
Let's see how it goes with this one. Push your plate towards your paints a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't, no more than what you've got there. There you go. Now we can see it. Looks good. There an interloper? Oh, I see the tag. That's what you meant. The sticky thingy. It's the interloper.
No, interloper. It was from Bohemian Raspberry Art, rather, where I got the sets of inks from. Hers are really small compared with the ones I made, so I was like, okay.
Okay, Diane.
I thought I've got really tiny bottles. It turns out I didn't get tiny enough.
That was the point, Lisa. That was the one. The one she called earlier she calls stained glass, and this is it, but it's kind of stretched a bit.
Because I made it for the 12 by 12 plate, you see.
Yeah, it's a little bit stretched and askew. So the other one, the original one, is called stained glass.
And it's dark, and I can't find it. I've already used it, you see. So
and you had it's either still stuck to a paper, which I don't think it is, or it's underneath a paper and stuck, and you're just, because you just had it.
I know, I just used it. Let's finish with that one. Move that, I can use that. Oh no, that's not it. Right colour, wrong stencil. That wasn't what I was looking for anyway. So let's see what we've got underneath. Need a bit more. Something a bit darker. Let's go dark. Yeah, because I want to try a bit of carbon black. Let's go carbon black and Titan green pale, just because we can. Why not? Not quite enough carbon black, I don't think.
I like
Not
that.
much over there.
I like that Titan.
A little bit more over there. Yeah, me too.
Yep. I don't know with the black though, but we'll see.
Well, we'll probably either get grey stripes or mush. Stripes. Let's have some stripes. I like that. You know, I'm already into another sort of session of prints, forgetting what I'm doing it for. Like that.
What do you? Oh, I like that. What do you mean?
Because I have to keep looking at the side to check what I'm doing it against.
Oh, I see. We'll get photos, Uda. We'll get some photos. Fran will get a photo put up in Makers of the scroll
Now, what
stencil.
have we got there? I found out where the scrolls, the what's it stencil is. It's on the floor over there. One
You
moment.
can post it, Teresa, but it won't be active. If you send it to me in Messenger, I'll post it to make it active.
It must have fallen down with that one, which I was going to put it
There you
over.
go. There it is.
There we are.
There
So I
you
put it to
are.
one side because I'm doing something else. I think I need a bit more colour now. So you can do it as well with that one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I want a bit more colour, so I want to go back to these. And the silver, I think. And I think, because I'm feeling a bit wild.
Got it, Teresa. Thank you.
La 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 la.
Big long link. Let's see if I can get this in there. It might be too. Nope, it'll fit. There we go. Thank you, Teresa. I'm multitasking here. And I believe if you're a first-time shopper, they will hold it, put it in a cart, and walk away, and they'll come back and give you 20% off or something like that. Let's see what you got there. Oh, very colorful, very colorful.
Where?
You.
What?
You. What you put down.
Oh, you saw what I put down. All right.
Oh,
I thought you said, let's have a look. And I'd already got the white paper on, so I wondered what on earth you were looking at.
No, you pulled back enough that I saw it.
Ah.
I got a sneak peek. There, see? Sneak peek.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I waited too long. Now, this is what happens when you wait too long. Tearing.
With that paper. That's what I said.
Yep.
That's what I ended up. I waited way too long and I left paper down on the plate and it was a mess. I literally took my plate over to the sink and washed it and then redid it. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, where's that piece of tissue I had ready to go? There we go. Now I've lost something that I really, really need right now. So I can't find it, so I'll have to get another tissue roll. Now, where's my big spray? Was down there, isn't anymore. Don't see it up above. Oh, there it is. It is down here on the other side. Good. Right, so I'm going to spray this now with this. And I'm going to give it a quick go over with this in the hopes that I get most of it up. Yeah. And we'll carry on. Let's hope most of it was just in the area that it was, that we saw it on. Probably going to get bits in the final pull now, you know, all these little tufts.
Okay.
Just brushing them all off. But we're just having fun, so it doesn't really matter. But there you go. Right, so that might be a bit better now. Now, Well, we're getting some leakages of nice colour underneath there. So I think
Yeah,
we'll do some
more.
like blue again, the fluorescent blue.
If you don't like getting bombarded with messages, which I don't like, but it's on my phone and I ignore them, then don't, because they will, not just from Temu, but from the vendors within Temu, will bombard you with messages. It's just come back. The thing you wanted is half off, or the thing you wanted is discounted, or the thing you wanted is about to run out, or the thing you wanted is restocked, so we've got it back for you. It's messages like that. Um, and I get a lot of them. I tell my husband that they love me over there. But for the most part, I just get around to looking at them when I do, because I have a sound just for them.
There
I
it
hear
is.
it, I know
There
it's
it
them, so I don't look at it on my phone.
Hang on a minute. I just got to dive and get some nice colour. This one. Whoops. And this one. Sorry. Bashed you about a bit.
Yeah, fix me, fix me. And for the Temu, I don't shop using my phone. That's the other thing. I would not use your phone to shop if I were you. If you can get on a computer or laptop, do it that way. I just don't think a phone is all that secure, but what do I know?
Well, you know quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. I mean, not that anything is secure these days, but given the choice, I'll go through my computer because I know how I have that set up. Yeah, Paula, you will get bombarded with messages. At some point, like I said, if I ignore them, at some point I stop getting them until I shop again. But like I said, I have a notification and it's a very quiet type notification, and when I hear it, I know it's them, and it's like I'm not gonna worry about it. And
Now this is looking quite murky. So
I like that orange in there, so I'm hoping it goes through.
let's not wait very long.
Can we see it? There we go.
Oh, it's quite nice.
I liked it.
You're quite nice with these bits there.
Yeah.
I think if I had yes, I think I'll do something else now.
You could put some I know exactly, you could put the Plague Doctor or trilobites over that. Would look really nice with those colors.
What was I going to do?
Kathy has a question. Hi, Kathy. Can you advise what it is that you especially like about the high flow acrylics?
I like the selling they create and the fact that they pull off quite quick, and that you get a lot of color in there. It's really intense color, and it doesn't. I can put a fair bit of swishing on like this, you see, and get a nice result without having too much fighting back at me. Just a minute, I'm not concentrating. Oh,
right,
sorry.
That's okay. Exactly, Rhonda. That's it exactly. They don't have. I get text messages only from the direct Temu, not from the vendors. I won't accept that on my phone. And then I get notifications for deliveries and order confirmations through my email, not on my
You'll have
phone.
to ask that question again because I'm
We'll come back.
concentrating.
That's all
I'm
right.
just pulling it here because I want to leave some of it behind. Not quite that much, so I'm going to pull a little bit more.
Love those colors.
A little bit more on this side. Pull that bit up there. Just to pull that. There we are. That's what I want. There. So look at the lovely print I got from that first pull off that one. Nice. Nice. Now, I think, yes, I think that's what I want.
Look at that. I think you got some good color. I'm glad you waited.
So I think We're going to have to wait for that to dry because I don't want it to smear, right? And then I'm going to put some matte medium down, and then I'm going to pull it on that, right? So we're going to get something like that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah?
Oh, I really like that. Oh, and Uda says it's the June color combo. It is?
What is
I don't know what the June color combo is, so I'll have to take your word for it. The name of the stencil is, at the moment, Fran is calling it
stained glass? Because
stained
it looks
glass.
like stained glass.
Yeah, it's not in the shop yet. We're prototype and testing it out. So
And we have to wait for Mariah.
And Mariah has to do her QC. So and whatever name she gives it, she'll announce that as she down the road.
I hope it isn't skin or something. Wasn't too keen on the skin, I must admit.
The skin? What was the skin?
Sponge skin.
Oh, sponge skin, yeah. So she's calling it stained glass. So we'll see if it goes with that. Ultramarine and cheddar are the colors for June. Ultramarine.
Well,
blue,
that's an almost
cheddar.
Cheddar. It's fluorescent orange yellow, but
yeah,
maroon. Well, it's kind of maroonish. If I added a bit more of the purple thingy dark, it would be a bit more so, which I now can't see. No, I can't see it. I don't know what I've done with it. I've been going like this. Oh, there it is. Permanent violet dark. If I put a bit of that on, as well as the quinacridone magenta, that would deepen that a bit without going quite as dark as that.
Yeah.
And then that might be more maroony. Just a thought. So I want to leave that to dry. There are some things we've got to decide. So I'll take this over to the desk over there, and I will bring back some other plates looking like this, ready to be pulled.
Yeah.
Or have paint down to pull them, and we'll see what colours we'll put down because they're from last time. Okay, I'll be a second. Here we are.
I thought it looked like honeycomb initially at first too, Teresa, but honeycomb is more precise. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided honeycomb, I think. Whereas Fran's was kind of wacky honeycomb. But if you saw the original one, this one is wacky. The original stained glass stencil that she has sitting up there is really nice. So yeah, you'd get the wacky stained glass and the stained glass. Chicken wire. There you go. Chicken wire. We see what we see, right? Her goal was stained glass. There we go. There's Howl.
Right. Put my sweaty hat back on. Hello, everybody. I'm wearing a sweaty hat.
Welcome back. Oh, now you've got to move some paints because you've got yourself crowded there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm done taking notes. We're just going to enjoy the rest of the stream.
So we just want to decide what we're going to pull this with. Now this is Howl and Earth and the Wild Wood, spirits thereof.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So we want to know what we're going to pull that with.
Well,
what thinkest thou, wise ones? Hurry up. I'll make a decision in a minute. So I want some probably 2. Get it? Might just lucky. Position it right. So I think we need something dark, but we need some mix of colours in. So I think what we've been using is a good start. Alizarin crimson hue, permanent violet dark, or perhaps permanent violet dark and quinacridone magenta. But it's got some quinacridone magenta in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Tiny bit, not a lot, just a tiny bit. But I don't know, maybe we'll stick with the darker one. And something lighter, something a little bit lighter. How about that fluorescent yellow-orange to go with them? That could work quite nicely. Yes, why not? Yes, let's try that.
Oh yeah. Paula said that whatever you said earlier, the colors for this month are specifically ultramarine and cheddar.
Oh, not maroon.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I've got ultramarine over there.
And I think someone said above and a metallic of your choice.
All right. Copper.
Paula will.
Although in the last stream, I did actually say, no, not copper, gold. So that was unusual for me.
Yeah, that was. And and you used that bronze too, but you didn't say copper, so.
Nope.
Hi, Josh. Everybody say hi to Josh.
Josh.
We're so enjoying, well, we as in me, so enjoying Josh at the streams.
Yes, we.
Yes, we do enjoy him.
Now, I've missed a little bit at the top there, but I thought I probably would.
Just fine.
Fine.
You're gone, Mariah. Hi, Anne. Anne Laura's here. Yay. She's feeling better. Yay.
Oh, good. Oh, Anne, I'm so glad.
Yeah, she had COVID. I was so
I'm
worried.
concerned about it. It can be a nasty thing. It depends which one you get, really. Oh, I'm so glad.
Let's see. Paula confirmed. The colors for this month are ultramarine, cheddar, black, white, and a metallic. Okay? Yes, Miss Lars in the house. And Lar.
Now, if that pulls up with that on, that is going to be great.
Yeah, I think you did good. Good
That's
howling
lovely.
colors, huh?
Wow, good howl and earthy colours.
Yep.
She hasn't decided what tree she is yet. There we go. We'll put that one to a side.
A new kind of COVID. It's a fact of life, Teresa. I don't worry about COVID anymore. It is a fact of life, like the flu and colds and headaches. It's just here. As long as I don't get it like I got it the first time, it's just a fact of life to me. Although,
and if you've had it once already, it could have some measure of protection.
Yeah, when we went to the hospital to see the bonus daughter, we wore our masks. Yeah. So where are you going to go with this one? This one you're going to bring the stained glass in. We talked about this. In fact, I wrote it down.
Did we say stained glass or caustic?
Let me go back because that's what's trilobites. Stained glass over trilobites. So it was stained glass. The colors that are showing through are just great, which I'm seeing iridescent blue. I'm seeing maybe some copper.
Yeah, and I think a bit of either magenta or alizarin, but I think it's magenta.
I think it's magenta too. I don't have anything back here to tell me. Shoot.
I think it's both the blue, the iridescent green blue, and the iridescent blue.
Well, I was wondering if it was
big.
iridescent blue and turquoise or teal in there. Turquoise.
No, because
No?
it'll be either this. I think it's this and
Okay.
this.
All right.
You know,
Yeah. Okay.
that's what I think.
They're lovely colors. So what you do now is
So there's the stained glass.
very nice.
And I don't know what I've done with the other one. Trouble with piling everything up on one area.
Well, you've got 15 minutes into 2 hours.
So I could use this one.
Yeah, you could go with the bigger one for these trilobites. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that might work quite well because this is quite a big trilobite. In fact, if I put it this way round.
Yeah, I was going to say go the other way.
Yeah.
You think?
Like that. I think.
Well, I don't know. Go turn it 90 degrees. Put the
90 degrees.
90. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Go around again. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Oh, no, go back where you were. Go back the other way. Go back the other way and move it over. There, now you got it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I think that one, like that.
She listened to me. Everybody, write that
Yep,
on
so we
the
got
calendar
colours down.
in ink. You're on your own. I'm done. I'm exhausted.
I think some of that. And some of that. And some of that. I think those three.
It's so nice. My husband is here too, and he inputs Paula. We get him involved, don't we?
Yeah, sometimes he just jumps in.
Yeah, Ian too. Sometimes Ian forgets you're streaming and walks right in the room and starts talking to you.
Yep. Now, a bit of this.
Wouldn't that be something, Kathy? That's a good idea. She said, I want to see Josh do some gel printing. Here's a thought, just a thought for Mariah. Like, give P a vacation day, and every now and then, when you're at the controls, let Josh do the printing. And P can be off to the side supervising or playing with Izzy or taking a nap. How's that? Just a suggestion. Where are you going there?
Picking a hair up. Got it. Hooray. Good, good. Pop this down.
Julie, don't be scared, because if she loses all that loveliness, we know where the stencils are and she could do it again. Till she gets it right.
Oh, there it is. It went down there. Ooh. There we go. Do it again until I get it right. I think that's good enough.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Yeah.
want to do too much because I've got quite a bit off there. Look, quite a bit of colour off.
Yeah, what are you going to
So
pull?
I think that will work. I think that should be left to dry, and again pull it with matte medium, because look at what we're going to get. I think that's going to work.
Trish, take care, dear.
Or else we could pull it with something like iridescent white on a black piece of black card. That might work. We've got some iridescent going on in here.
Well,
I don't know if it will
dry,
though.
so you're going to change your mind 3 times. So
Probably, yeah. So let's go to the next one, the last one we've got left, which is this one.
She did. Oh, the Nautilus bits. Yes. Same stencil. Can we?
Oh, I thought we were going to use the stained glass on this one. Okay, right, same stencil. Yes, we can.
Stencil. Well,
Yep.
yeah, only Yeah, because it's bigger, I think. I'm going with the bigger. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Okay.
caustic, and they're underwater creatures, so that would work quite nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. But again, colors are on you.
yeah. Okay.
I'm
Well, I
just
want a bit of
scratching
yellow
my
in
head
that,
down there.
bit of yellow colour. What have we got over here? I thought I saw a yellow when I was picking paints up before. What have we got?
Iridescent gold. Is there an iridescent gold?
There is an iridescent gold. Let me grab
Julie
one.
suggests iridescent gold.
Popping up.
Um, which that or copper doesn't sound bad. With
I want a bit of colour as well. I want a bit of yellow. I want some yellow. Well, how about fluorescent chartreuse?
well, here's the thing. How about that with the copper instead of gold? I, I don't know.
Possibly. I quite like the idea of the gold, actually.
Okay. All right.
I think I like the idea of the gold. And perhaps, I
Oh,
know we've got
Mariah
the
likes
weave down
my idea.
ready.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Let's just try it. Let's just try it. No, first of
Okay.
all, I haven't used
Thank
it
you,
in a
Julie.
while.
Oh, she listens to you better than she listens to me. Huh. I don't think there. Well, is there an iridescent copper? Julie wants to know.
Yes, I've been using it for years.
Oh, I thought yours was just straight up copper.
Oh, it's iridescent copper. It's always been
Well, there
iridescent
you
copper.
go. Oh, well,
Iridescent copper, fine. There you go.
well, that's right. You have. Duh.
The papaya, the Amsterdam bronze is not. That's just looks like copper. As far as I'm concerned, it looks like copper. Right, let's see what we get.
I think the bronze. I was looking at the bronze when you pulled it. I think it is close to copper, but it has like a gold tint to it when it dries. If you look at it when it dries, yes, you do need it, Julie. Absolutely.
I like the way you said that.
How have you gone this long without having it? Iridescent copper. Of course you need it. I like your color choice. You really did good. Okay.
Where's the sheet? There we are.
But you know, Julie, if you get that iridescent copper fine, you're going to have to go back to work, and if they have overtime, you might have to ask for it.
That's not bad. I like that.
I like that. Okay. Is there enough, you think? Or you want to do
I don't
another
know.
one? Just the same colors
Yeah.
again.
No, I just want to pull what's there up a bit more.
Okay.
Not a, just a bit. Just a bit. Right, now take that off. And
Okay.
again, I'm going to let that set and use matte medium on it or something pale.
So that will be Monday.
Quite good. I think it's going to look quite good.
Yep.
I shall like that. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So I may put the color I'm going to put down like matte medium or whatever I decide to use before Monday so that it'll be ready to do. Yeah? Ready to pull. And the other one as well. So
Okay.
the other one we've actually got with paper on it, so that'll be ready to pull. I hope. Yeah, we'll see. So I think I am done today. I think we've done enough. We've
Done
got
enough. All done.
quite fabulous things to look at that we pulled. Oops. With, would you believe it, newsprint and a really stunning pull from last week.
Oh, yeah. You have to get a photo, and then Mariah can
Yeah,
let you know how
I do
she
like- I do
wants
like
to see
this one.
that.
I do like this one. This is lovely. It's all bubbly and sort of underwatery. Isn't it lovely? I love that one. But yes, that's one of my favorites for intensity, really. That one. I wonder if I can do it again. I did cut another one so that I could have another play. It's
The
right
scroll one,
here.
you mean? The scroll lace?
What, you mean this one?
Yeah.
There we are.
That's why I started to get my silhouette down so I could do one of those.
Yeah. It's really, I do like it. I mean, I never thought I would like anything so
Frou-frou.
regimented and frou-frou. Yeah,
Yeah, frou-frou.
it is.
It's
It's
beautiful.
appealing to me more than I thought. I can't stop touching it as if it was a bit of silk or something. It's
Thank you,
nice.
everyone, for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up and for joining in
Oh.
and the chat and everything, all the suggestions.
We all went small.
Have a good, safe weekend.
I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I've had an absolutely fabulous time. Thank you so much for coming to my little party. And thank you the ones that keep on coming to it as well. It's
Yes.
just so much. Okay, I think we are done today. So we will say bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to click the little button and then we'll be poised. And then I'll click the other little button and we're going.